Hey guys, welcome back to the movie summary. Beginning of the movie, we see a person named Sang Yu. He is a scriptwriter. He has no job, no friends and no parents. Sang Yu has not been sleeping well for the past 6 months. Whenever he tries to go to sleep, a demon appears in his dream and kills him. One day, while Sang Yu is sleeping, a ghost appears in his dream. The ghost grabs his hair and make hole to train. Then puts his head in it. Hence his head hits the train tracks and dies. Soon Sang Yu wakes up and starts writing the script. Just then the owner of his house comes and knocks the door. Sang Yu has no money to pay the rent. So he escapes out of the window. As he walks down the road, he remembers the psychiatrists and doctors who researched on his dreams. They have different opinions about his dreams. He did not get benefit from them. Later he gets hungry and goes to street food. As he doesn't have much money, he asks for an eggless pancake. But the food court old man feels sorry for him. He gives him a pancake with egg for free. Sang Yu sees a girl named War in a shop opposite. Sang Yu loves her very much. A few years ago he used to go club with friends. War is used to sing there. Since then Sang Yu started loving her. He takes his pancake and eats it. Just then his manager Sang Ji comes there. Sang Yu runs after seeing him. Sang Ji catches him after running a short distance. Later they both sit in a restaurant. Sang Ji scolds Sang Yu for not completing the script on time. Then Sang Yu tells him about his dreams. And says I can't concentrate on the script. Sang Ji ignores his words. He tells Sang Yu to complete the script in 10 days and leaves. Sang Yu then goes to his room. All his belongings are out there. Then he goes to cafe. There he starts writing the script. He is very hungry. Hence he cannot concentrate on the script. Then he goes to bed. Then the demon comes again and grabs Sang Yu and slams him to death on the table. When Sang Yu wakes up in the morning, someone steals his laptop. Then he doesn't know what to do. He texts Sang Ji that he is committing suicide. Then as he jumps off the top of the building, the old man comes and saves him. Then the old man gives Sang Yu a pancake and sits with him. He learns about Sang Yu's dreams. Then he says you should say I am dreaming when you have such dreams. So you will wake up soon. Sang Yu watches War from the top of the building all night. As he needs money, he sells his mobile. Later he goes to the store to get groceries. There he steals some things. All that is being recorded in the CC camera. Seeing it, Sang Yu leaves those things there. He buys some things with the money he has and sits outside and eats. That's when War comes there. She immediately turns into a demon and tries to kill him. The store manager who is there is horrified by all this. Then the demon stabs him. Now he remembers the old man's words. Sang Yu has a sword in his hand. He says I am dreaming. Soon he wakes up. Then he will have that devil's sword in his hand. Then he leaves from there. The next morning he takes the sword he has and goes to a shop where he can sell antique pieces. He wants to sell that sword. Some shop owners are very excited to see that sword. Now Sang Yu realizes that he has valuable sword. Later he sells the sword for 20,000 in another shop. Sang Yu buys a laptop with that money. He goes to an expensive restaurant and eats food. He will stay in a luxury hotel. Later he changes his look too. At night, he takes a sleeping pill and waits for dream. He stays in the same hotel in the dream. Then he comes out of the room holding a flower vase and says I am dreaming. But he doesn't come out of the dream. Just then a demon comes out of the wall. The demon attacks him with a gold weapon. Hence he gets many injuries. Sang Yu holds that weapon and says I am dreaming. He wakes up with that weapon. After he goes to the shop and sells the weapon and takes money. He will enjoy himself with that money. Now he gets an idea. That is, he looks at the museum photos for a long time before falling asleep. Hence such a museum comes in his dream too. His plan worked out. Sang Yu takes the valuable things there and waits for the demon. This time the demon comes with a mission gun. Sang Yu runs to escape those bullets. But the demon kills him. Soon he wakes up. He doesn't want to miss those gold things. So he takes sleeping tablet again and goes to bed. Now Sang Yu comes to the museum again. This time Sang Yu takes 2 precious gold things and says I am dreaming. Now when he wakes up, he has 2 golden objects in his hands. Therefore he is very happy. Later he wants to sell these antique pieces to professionals. He wants to do business with them because he wants to become a businessman. He now gets $2 million. Sang Ji appears when he comes out. Sang Ji angrily approaches Sang Yu. Sang Yu takes him to a famous restaurant for dinner. Also, he returns the money Sang Ji gave to write the script. Then he goes to War Cafe. After drinking coffee, he asks her, "Do you remember me?" She says no. One night Sang Yu and Sang Ji drink a lot. Sang Ji wants to know Sang Yu's secrets. So he takes Sang Yu and goes into his room. Sang Ji checks Sang Yu's wallet and money there. Meanwhile Sang Yu wakes up with gold chains. Now Sang Ji understands where Sang Yu's money is coming from. Next day Sang Yu buys War Cafe. Later he says, "If we get profit, let's take 50-50. If we get loss I will bear the loss." Hearing this she impresses him. That night she invites Sang Yu for dinner. There they talk about their business. Later he goes back to the hotel. Sang Yu falls asleep. Sang Ji guards his body. Sang Yu is robbing the money in the bank in his dream. Now he has complete control over his dreams. He can resist even the devil. He also steals costly cars through his dreams. When Sang Yu had no money, an old man gave him food. So he gives a bag of money as a gift to the old man. Sang Yu and Hua are walking after the cafe closes. Then she realizes that Sang Yu is the writer. After that he writes a script and gives it to Sang Ji to read. Then he goes to bed. When Sang Yu wakes up, Sang Ji is reading and crying. He liked the script very much. They both think, let's give the script to the movie company. For the success of the movie, money is also paid for good actors. One day Sang Yu dreamed of going to a place full of gold. A demon sits there. He tries to take the gold belt from the demon. Then Sang Yu's fingers burn. Still he tries again and takes the belt. One night Sang Yu takes War to the top of the building, where he wants to die. He shows her a fireworks show. He did this for her. So she will be very impressed. Then he goes to bed. Now in the dream he goes into a big building. A man waits for Sang Yu on the balcony. That person is like same Sang Yu. Soon he wakes up. He has injuries on his face and shoulder. Next day he goes to the old man house to take his suggestion. But in the middle of the way, unknown people kidnap him and take him away. He is taken near a place. There will be many people. Their boss's name is Chang Ji. Sang Ji comes with money to free Sang Yu. Then Chang Ji's man takes money from Sang Ji and kidnaps him too. There Chang Ji says, "We want to come to your apartment." Sang Yu can't help but takes them all to his apartment. Here they are shocked to see the antique pieces near Sang Yu. Hua, on the other hand, comes to Sang Yu's apartment to meet him. As she steps out of the elevator, a man kidnaps her. He takes her to Sang Yu. Chang Ji bothers both of them. Just then Sang Ji regains consciousness. Hua kicks Chang Ji. Sang Yu also fights them. Then the three of them run away from there. Sang Yu gets hurt and he falls down. Just then the kidnappers come and try to catch them. Then Sang Ji catches the kidnappers. Then the two kidnappers kill Sang Ji. After that they beat Sang Yu and Hua well. Then Sang Yu goes to a place. There is an unknown liquid on his body. While walking it goes away. Then he moves to a place where there is more light. There he sees his body being taken away in an ambulance. He says, "I am dreaming," to come out of his dream. Yet he is still there. All his blood is lost. Then he transforms into a monster and breaks the wall there. Then he goes to where Sang Yu is. The monster kills everyone there with the mission gun. He also kills Sang Yu. Then all the golden objects brought by Sang Yu's dreams will disappear. Sang Yu is near the store when he wakes up. The whole story so far is a dream. While eating food near the store, he slept. He woke up now. Hua saw Sang Yu in the club earlier. So she greets him. Then she gives him food. Then she said, "I read your novel in a magazine." She liked that novel very much. Later she offers him a job in her cafe. After few days Sang Yu goes to old man to get food. Then the old man gives Sang Yu the bag of money. He also shows him the mark on his body. "I have the same powers as you. But I want to stay away from them." Just then Sang Yu has another dream. In it, the monster is following Sang Yu. This is how this movie ends. 99% people watch my videos without subscribing. I am working hard to make these videos. My humble request to subscribe my channel to grow.